the madness. The people is giving the damage. They turn into animal savage. Serranos and hippos and mammoths. The hero is coming, I'm locked in. You know that I'm winning, I'm top 10. You know that I came from the dog pen. You want it, you get it, you drop dead. The rebel who came from the bottom. My enemies know that I got it. I'm planting my seeds in gardens, then watching them sprout and harvest. The greatest was always in my plans. Battle the kid is white flags. Not on my level where I stand. Got it, I'm shooting a hot hand. Out of the gym, I was locked out. I failed, the kid was a dropout. I changed the game and it's up now. The city, they need me, it's clear now. The people is giving the damage. The people is giving the...
Sandman, I can tap dance through the energy blast. Run flat, never pop your orbit. I keep energy in storage. I see spinning the globe, my fingertip itch. If I could pluck the earthquake hit. Look at the wrist, look at your body, I shake it and shift. Big fish in a small pond. Godzilla with a boot on. I step into your lawn. Turn skyscrapers into croutons. Hit the button going high speed. Need a megaphone to announce me. I move through the pygmies in the top pick. Gotta pick fleas. Sit back, better breathe deep. Look around and they looking at me. 10 toes still never defeat. Push button never needed a key. I see they ain't ready for me. Hot boy still 100 degrees. I cross eyes and I dotted the T's. E&D till I leave in peace.
The people is giving the damage. The people is giving the... The people is giving the damage. The people is giving the...
It's the Castle on a Friday night, North Bloomfield Township. The final non-conference matchup between both Mapleton and Northmor, and it's coming your way. Week 3 action about to begin on your smartphone, TV, PC, tablet, any smart device you have, with pregame coming your way next.
lights. Let's go.
Friday night lights. Get hype. It's Friday night. Friday night lights. Get hype. Here we go now. Friday night lights. Get hype. It's Friday night lights. Get hype. Here we go now.
More than Crown, we are the real people behind Crown CDJR of Dublin. Every member of our sales team is dedicated to providing you an excellent customer experience.
Find the right vehicle for you and your lifestyle. Is a Crown, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram today. The better way to buy.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, it just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more. Every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
inside the Northmor Athletic Boosters pregame show for this matchup between 2-0 Northmor and 1-1 Mapleton. Hello, everybody. My name is Travis Berardi. K-Mac Trav back in K-Mac country once again with Ken Parrott. And Ken, the Northmor Golden Knights back at home. Looking impressive so far through 2 weeks.
I'll tell you, I'm not going to lie, Travis. I've been looking forward to this for several weeks. I cannot wait to see A.J. Bauer and company in action tonight.
Well, the weather may say something about that, at least for the first half, but I hope not. We'll get into that here momentarily, but let's get right into the tune of things in the pregame show brought to you by the Northmor Athletic Boosters, and take a look at the team that these Golden Knights that are taking the field right now will be taking on, and that is the Mapleton Mounties inside the team spotlight. Mapleton 1-1 on the season. Knocked off Loudonville in a shootout, 32-24 on opening night, but then lost a tough one at home to Wellington, 15-12. Offensively, wing T. They're like Lucas, they're like Elgin. They just run the ball, they run time off the clock, and that's what they've been able to do. But they do pass it a little bit, 63.5 yards per game. Offensively scoring 22 points, giving up 19.5. And they were one of Northmore's 3 losses last season, one of only 2 in the regular season.
Lost their stud quarterback, who was a great leader on that team last year. But like you said, with the offense they run, it's just the next man up. And we're seeing some early good numbers from Cameron Nichols from their team. And like you said, they lost a tough one last week. We'll see if they're ready to bounce back this week.
Looking at the player spotlight, it'll be the starting running back tonight for Mapleton, or at least one of many running backs tonight. 40 carries this season, 161 yards, 2 touchdowns, both of them coming against Loudonville. But he's one of those main guys that you have to keep an eye on, especially if you get some good blocking up front in that wing T.
He's had a couple big runs, especially against Loudonville.
And now, let's take a look at the Golden Knights as they take the field with about 1:50 left before we actually start things off. So they're ready to go, but we'll go through their team spotlight first. Once again, brought to you by the Northmor Athletic Boosters. 2-0 under head coach Scott Armros. 212 passing yards per game, 132 rushing yards per game. What balance this squad has once again. They're averaging 48.5 points offensively.
With a running clock both halves of the first games.
And they only gave up 14 points, and I was in week 1. So 7 points per game. Their rushing defense, too. 67.5 yards per game and only 2 touchdowns given up, against Upper Sandusky. So that's a little bit of what we're going to see back and forth between these two teams. Good rushing defense against a good rushing offense. And then if Northmore are under the weather with this man, A.J. Bauer, 84% completion percentage, 403 yards passing and 5 touchdowns.
Led the league in a lot of categories last year, and this team has a lot of weapons offensively. But I think the key about this team that's different from last year is how much better they are in the front line on both sides of the ball. The offensive line has gotten much stronger. They hit the weights really hard in the offseason, and they're dominating so far this year.
Waiting for the final 32 seconds to come off the clock, so we'll real quick at least look at the keys to victory here for the Mapleton Mounties. First for me, tee it up. Run that wing tee to the best of your ability and control the trenches as well,
clock.
but on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, to control that clock.
So those are 2 keys to victory. We'll get into the final keys to victory for the Northmor Golden Knights as well. And don't get fooled. There's a lot of deceitfulness coming through in a wing tee, a lot of ball fakes. You just got to stay in your lane, make the play. And then Towelboy, if it rains, you got to keep that ball dry for A.J. Bauer.
The 12th man of the team this year, or this evening, yes, definitely. Yeah, with that defense, playing against that wing tee, you've got to stay disciplined and stay in your assignments.
Bauer kicks it away. It's taken right at the goal line by Mason Sword, and he will get out to only the 15-yard line. A nice job by the Golden Knights. Rodney Accord gets a big stop there, and that is where Mapleton will take over 1st and 10. Parker Nagy.
Mapleton won the toss and just elected to receive to start the game. They want to
run the clock.
They want to run the clock. They want to dominate the clock here tonight.
Logan Conroy will be under center, and like we said, look out for Colton Wittman in there to run things for the Mounties. The big key for a team that runs the wing tee like a Lucas and Elgin or a Mapleton, get the ball first, take about 8 minutes off the clock, and get into the end zone. If you take 8 minutes off the clock and don't score, that just puts you behind the ball. First run up through. And that was Wittman. Give him about a long 4 yards. On our first Andy Bauer, Edward Jones Investors replay. Be second and a long 5. There's Chase Sword getting the play from coach. Now he's running to the sidelines. Start out wide, at least to move one defender away. Man in motion, it's going to be a handoff. That's Jack Keener. Off the edge, he gets hit, but will have enough for a home and kitchen supply. First down, and the sweep. Nice blocking, gets the first. Give him about 7 yards.
Exactly how they wanted to start. Moving the chains, controlling the clock.
1st and 10. Ball on the Mapleton 29.
Catching the Knights defense on their heels a little bit here, starting off.
They were more focused on that up the middle game, and they were able to get that outside, get those defensive ends closed in.
Good.
Back to the bunch formation. Fakes the handoff, now off to the right. That's Mason Sword. And he is laid out.
Nice tackle.
Watch Carson Campbell just break past his defender. Boom. And shut him down. Now Carson Campbell playing defensive back because Jack Swinger, after week 1, had an appendectomy. He's fine, he's recovering, but he's going to be out a couple more weeks. So Campbell now taking a defensive back spot on the defensive side, but that speed that he has as a running back, able to close real quick. 2nd and 11, officially a 1-yard loss. Fakes the handoff, goes back to the left, and that is going to be Keener.
Nice second effort.
Will get positive yardage and set up a 3rd and short. Take a look at the replay there. He's going to get
about 5.
About 5 yards. It'll be 3rd and 6. So the first 3rd down play of the day here for this Northmor Golden Knight defense. That loss on 1st down is key, especially, like I said, against a wing T. Wing Ts, you usually want to get your 2-3 yards, kind of like what we saw on that first drive with St. Paul last week.
Right.
Positive yards. If you get behind the sticks, that really hurts you.
Yep.
3rd down. It's going to be a keeper. Conway.
Got him.
Stuck at the line. It's going to be 4th down. Northmor, great job staying in their lanes.
No gain.
Ashton Clark in there to wrap him up, and it will be 4th down and a punting situation.
After that initial 1st down, Northmor did some nice adjustments there and handled that wing T very well.
Cohen Becker and Carson Campbell back deep, and we're going to get a timeout already against Mapleton.
Only got 10 on the field.
They were switching players in and out and were unable to get anything going. So, Northmor, something they were unable to do last year on the first drive defensively, is get a stop. Talk about that game a little bit. It was a shootout. We know Mapleton's lost some of their key players from last year, but they were able to really handle things offensively, and then they got a couple turnovers. Wasn't Northmore's best game, especially early on. Northmor had chances to get back into it, but just were unable to jump on the ball for turnovers. And as we say that, the rain starts coming down here. There are Mapleton cheerleaders and floats, pool floats already. That's clever. Anyway, back to action.
As long as we don't have lightning. Oh, bad snap.
Bad. And it's going to be taken in the backfield.
Nice.
Northmor is going to get a big stop. The snap went to the right of the punter. Take a look at the replay. It might have been the rain, but slippery ball. Nice catch made there, though. But he was unable to grab it. Northmor with a full-on rush.
Dish and Armros on pursuit there.
And the Golden Knights at the 21 in great position. And with the rain coming down, that's really good for A.J. Bauer and company because they could run it here and be fine.
Yep.
And it'll be a handoff to Becker. Becker left
hole.
side. Becker down to the 9-yard line.
Nice hole.
One play, one home and kitchen supply. 1st down for the Golden Knights, 1st and goal. Huge hole up the middle.
They give 11 on the carry.
1st and goal. Campbell, right
Oh,
side,
big
has a huge hole.
Wow.
Touchdown, Golden Knights, 2 plays to get on the board.
And this has been the way the Golden Knights have done all season. Dominant.
9-yard touchdown, Carson Campbell. Northmor, just like that, off the bad punt, takes it in.
7th touchdown of the year already. Incredible. 2 plays later.
Touchdown number 7. Kick down for A.J. Bauer is up, and it is good. 8:26 left first quarter, 7-0 Golden Knights. We'll be back.
Let's go.
Friday night lights. Get hype. It's Friday night. Friday night lights. Get hype. Here we go now. Friday night lights. Get hype. It's Friday night. Lights. Get hype. Here we go now.
Two plays it took the Golden Knights to score. 9-yard touchdown from Carson Campbell, his 7th, I should say, touchdown of the year. 9 yards out. As the rain is coming down here, the skies have opened up, and go figure, it's right after the game started instead of it looked terrible for the whole hour before that.
Yeah, it dodges for an hour and a half, and now we're starting it. It's pouring.
So Bauer will boot things away, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. And Mapleton will start 1st and 10. Let's take a look at the Campbell touchdown one more time. Both running plays Northmor had, Ken, wide
Giant
open in the
holes.
middle.
That's that offensive line I was talking about at the beginning of the game. Just absolutely dominating.
And as we come back, you can see the rain. Golden Knights offensive coordinator specialist
It's the Mike Leach air raid approach.
right there as well.
And it makes sense. The more guys you have to defend, the harder it is for the defense. 8:26 to go.
Mapleton taking over 1st and 10 from their 20. We were expecting this rain to let off here momentarily, but as it goes on right now, big pile of Golden Knights
Nice
there.
swarm tackle.
Colton Wittman.
Wittman stopped at the line of scrimmage, maybe behind the line of scrimmage. They will give him the line, so no gain, 2nd down. Looking at the radar, it's just one little cell coming through. Once that gets by, hopefully, we'll be fine for the rest of the evening. 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Nice job.
Eaton in the backfield.
Holy smokes.
Cam Goldbach.
Wow. He blew right through that line.
Campbell in to finish things out as well, but just look at the spin.
He met him on the handoff.
They're going to say forward progress.
Wow.
Is going to get him only a 2-yard loss, but nonetheless, it's going to be 3rd down and long. Look at Cam Goldbach one more time. He wraps him up and would not let him go. He pulled him back about 4 yards. Look at this.
Yeah. Yeah.
7:22 to go in quarter number 1 again. Now he's moving back to the 18-yard line, so officially a 2-yard loss on that play.
So it'll be 3rd down and 12.
For the Mounties. Chase sort of a wide to the right side.
Mixing things up. They've already had 5 different ball carriers.
Man in motion. It's going to be a sweep. Sword. Mason
Nothing
Sword.
happened.
Take it down. We're going to
Got a
flag.
flag.
We'll see what the flag is, but at the time,
Garrett Dish just
cheat.
controlled his blocker, went over his blocker, made the tackle.
Golden Knights saying they were blocked in the back as well, but look at the way he's able to shed his blocker.
Yep.
And he was blocked in the back as he did it too.
Pure strength.
Penalty will be declined. So Mason Sword.
Loss of 3.
On the loss of, we'll give him 4. And it'll be 4th down again, and rain's still falling here.
Blocked.
This time they got the kickoff, but still not to the full extent of what they wanted. Golden Knights for the 2nd consecutive possession. Watch this. There was
about three of it could have blocked it.
4 or 5 players got through on.
Good job from Brady Carr, too, the up back on Northmore's side. Ran away instead of, could have taken a bad bounce off of him. Everybody cleared out. And as the rain has started to let up, they'll take over 1st and 10 from the Mapleton 42-yard line.
Start someplace. They don't find him just out of anywhere.
Snap back. Bauer's going to go to the air for the first
Plenty
time.
of time. Look at that time.
Still has time. Throws down the middle. Has a wide open receiver.
Oh, nice catch.
What a catch. Big play. Bo Landon saying that for the first time this year. Down at the 15. 26 yards on the reception of Home and Kitchen Supply. First down.
Incredible amount of time.
Who cares about the rain? Bo has sure hands. It's a handoff up the middle. Becker into the end zone again. And once again, only 2 plays for the Golden Knights to get back on the board. It's 13-0.
Incredible.
15-yard touchdown run for Howard Becker. That's his 3rd
I mean, again.
Once again, 2 plays.
We'll show you again. Look at the cutout block here.
It's incredible.
Bauer on for 2nd extra point attempt, and that is up and good.
Nice kick.
6:03 left here. First quarter. Golden Knights now with a 14-0 lead.
Let's go.
Friday night lights. Get hype. It's Friday night. Friday night lights. Get hype. Here we go now. Friday night lights. Get hype. It's Friday night. Friday night lights. Get hype. Here we go now.
Back here, 14-0 Golden Knights, 6 minutes in. And we want to take a look on the left side right here on this cutout block. Parker Harbolt took his defender about 15 yards to the left.
I'm pretty confident I could get 2 or 3 yards of those holes.
Wow.
Incredible.
What a cutout block.
Incredible.
That is an offensive line coach's dream right there, seeing that.
Yep.
Bauer.
All that work in the offseason.
And it will be into the end zone, another touchback. And Mapleton will start at the 20. 1st and 10. Couple updates. East Knox and Colonel Crawford down at Chet Looney Stadium has not started yet. They're in a delay. Also, Centerburg, Worthington Christian.
In basically what amounted to running clock time. They played more than half of this season with a running clock with those early leads that you mentioned they've gotten. Don't forget.
So a couple of those teams in the KMAC on the other side, the Knox County KMAC teams, in a delay. We had some. We're lucky here. This is the only weather we've had all night. Everything else has been to the east of us. We've had a couple games in delays. But still, once they begin, we will have them for you right here on the OH Report. 1st and 10. 3rd possession for Mapleton. Handoff up the middle. Whitman pushing the pile. Gets about 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down and manageable. And that's a very positive thing to see if you're a Mapleton fan, is that 6 yards on 1st down. Last two times they haven't gotten big gains on 1st down. It's put them behind the sticks. So gain of 6 at 2nd and 4.
I really like the number of Knights jerseys I'm seeing on every tackle.
Swarming.
They are doing a great job of working together.
Fakes the sweep, and there's an example right there.
Yep.
Stuck in the backfield. And again, the Golden Knights not confused by the movement of the ball.
Lost it 2.
And actually, they had penetration before the ball was even handed off. And that's how you break a wing tease. You get through that line as quick as possible.
Yep.
And if it's a slow developing play, sometimes you can take the handoff yourself.
That big play in the last possession, he was waiting on the handoff. Almost beat the handoff.
Third. And they are going to give him a loss of 1. It's 3rd and 5. Handoff. No, it's a fake. Handoff left side, and they were waiting for it. Exactly. Jack Keener will not make it to the first down marker. It'll be 4th down. We were faked out by the handoff. Northmor was not. Will Naylor, Carson Campbell in on the tackle. Carson Campbell's been all over the field, both sides of the ball so far tonight.
Yep.
Tyson Welch is at 2 adventures in his first 2 punts. And again, it's going to be Carson Campbell and Colin Becker, the 2 touchdown scorers, back to receive.
So 4th down, we'll get another kick. Golden Knights will get 3 possessions here in the first quarter. They only had 3 possessions in the first half last year, and again, that was nearly blocked.
Punt team is struggling.
Take a look at the replay, and that might have been deflected.
Must have been.
And Northmor, again, a short field. 3:48 left here in the first quarter. The Golden Knights 35 yards away from making this a 21-point game already. On the Crown of Dublin scoreboard. Taking a look, they're finally going to get things going down at East Knox. That's a big game between Colonel Crawford and East Knox. Big game for Colonel Crawford to see what they're really made of. Eagles taking care of 2 teams they should have.
Yeah.
Now East Knox, scrappy team at home. Quick throw and in through the hands of Cohen Becker. Slick ball there. Incomplete, 2nd down. And again, Bauer had plenty of time to throw. Maybe a little bit of a hit from behind as he caught that too from Wittman and lodged the ball loose.
And you're dealing with a wet ball.
Knights have only turned the ball over once this season so far, the first 2 games, and that was last week.
2nd and 10.
Against South Central, a fumble lost.
Handoff. Becker.
Cut.
20. Becker down.
Still driving.
16-yard line. A home and kitchen supply 1st down. I mean, look at him. He ran. Oh, he didn't run over. Actually, his blocker ran over one of the defenders. He carried a defender about 10 yards. First down and 10 from the 17. And we're going to get a flag.
They jumped off.
Defensive lineman jumped into the neutral zone. That requires the automatic flag.
We talked about turnovers. Northmore's taken it away twice.
Encroachment called.
Anytime you're on the positive side,
It'll be 1st and 5.
that's a good place to be.
And 23 giveaways last year, 13 receptions and 9 fumbles lost. Campbell goes in motion, gets
Snap to Campbell, left side,
wait
hit
on
at
him.
the 10.
Nice tackle.
Give him 2 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 3. Take a look at Andy Bauer replay.
Only a freshman.
Good closeout speed there by Landon Jenkins, the freshman. But because of the penalty, that's almost as good as a 7-yard run. It's 2nd and 3. Becker.
Nice hole.
Leaps into the end
nice
zone.
Cut.
Golden Knights rolling early. And again, easy running for the Golden Knights. This time, the cutout block was Nick Armour.
Yeah, Armour was pulled and blocked and had a giant hole.
Bauer ready for yet another extra point attempt. Snap down, kick away, and it is good. Knuckled through with the win, but nonetheless, 21-0 Golden Knights. We'll take a break. Be back right here on the OH Report.
Let's go.
Friday
9-yard touchdown run for Cohen Becker. As the Golden Knights up 21-0 here with 2:43 left in the first quarter. Like I said, when they got the ball for that drive, last year, Mapleton able to control the pace. Northmore only had 3 possessions in the first half.
Yeah.
This year,
not happening with this
3
defensive line at
possessions in the
Northmore.
first 10 minutes.
Yep.
Well, 9 minutes and 15 seconds.
Nice job of coaching and nice job of the kids buying into it and doing well.
Watch this kick from A.J. Bauer. Most people don't know this. A.J. Bauer grew up playing soccer. That's why he's a kicker as well this year, replacing Caleb Chenier, who graduated. But A.J. Bauer, 16 of 17 extra points on the year. Not bad. Oh, and he also throws touchdowns. So he's going to be, he'll probably be the team's leading scorer this year.
Just a few.
That ball was down at the 15, so a long field again. Jet sweep for Mason Sword, right side. And he might get 2 yards. Again, that was strung out too far that time, Ken. Allowed Northmore to really just track it down. Couldn't really get that corner. No blocking for him ahead.
They've run that 3 times to him, and it's been a negative and finally a little bit of gain. Sweep is not working.
3 possessions, all starting inside Mapleton territory, and 3 touchdowns. 2 by Colin Becker, 1 by Carson Campbell.
Just took a little longer to score that thing.
Yes, it did.
Second down and along 6. Going to be a keeper this time, and he's going to get some positive yardage out of this, make it 3rd down and short.
Good job by the right side of that offensive line. Garrett Garwood.
Take a look at the replay.
Conroy, good runner.
Finally got some blocking there. So able to push his way through. It'll be 3rd down and along 2.
You hit that hole hard.
I'm surprised that was the first time that he's kept it and run, too.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, actually, it's the second.
Oh, it's the second, yes.
Yeah, he had a 0 gain on the first time.
It's going to be a handoff right side. Nothing doing.
Just nothing
Number
there.
73, Vance Johnson. You saw that original hit. Got enough separation from his lineman. Went around, wrapped up the runner for the tackle. Are
they going for
got
it?
A yard.
They're going to go for it.
It's 4th down. Why not? Down 21-0.
Maybe try to draw him off. Nope.
Handoff up the middle. Stopped
He
it
didn't get
short.
It. No way.
Didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Turnover on downs. Look at the replay. Look at the penetration.
Mr. Goldbach was waiting on him.
Honestly,
about 3 of them waiting on him.
Take a look at the replay again.
Arm rows.
2 linemen
Goldbach,
just got right past him.
Yeah.
And we have an injury on the play, so while they look at the injured player, take a look at the replay. Look at the 2 middle linemen just right by. And on the backside as well, Cam Goldbach somehow got in from the side. There were 3. And that is Colton Wittman on the ground. We're going to take a timeout for an injury. Be back. 35 seconds left in the first. Northmore up 21-0.
Let's go. Friday night lights. Get hype. It's Friday night. Friday night lights. Get hype. Here we go now. Friday night lights. Get hype. It's Friday night lights. Get hype. Here we go now.
most successful.
They are still looking at the injured player for Mapleton. But while we have a chance, let's send it over to East Knox High School as they are getting ready to go for their game against Colonel Crawford. We'll send it over to the crew there.
Is out tonight. He had accounted for 393 pass yards for the first 2 games, and so that's a big hole in East Knox offense. Look for the big man Blake Elliott, who currently has 246 yards on 44 carries and 1 touchdown in the young season. Look for him to get the majority of the carries tonight and really try to open up that East Knox offense with a little ground and pound action. All right, folks, another work week is done. Paychecks are in the bank, and the lights are on at old Chet Looney Stadium. The fans are in the stands, and we're ready to play Friday Night Football, the greatest tradition in America, folks. The Eagles are towing it up. The kickoff man for Monroe, for Colonel Crawford.
Zach Truex, one of the best play-by-play guys in the state. Ready to call that one. But we're ready to go once again here. Injured player was able to walk off gingerly, but he was able to walk off, so we'll start things back up. And the Golden Knights moving around. Clock's starting for some reason. Nonetheless, Bauer looking to throw to the end zone. Landed.
Oh, picked off.
Intercepted. Chase Sword high-pointed it.
Had the inside position the entire time and timed it well. Nice job.
Just underthrown a little bit. And a little life for Mapleton. They get the pick with 16 seconds left. Hold up. There's a flag on the play.
Northmor tried to give the look that most of their offensive personnel was to the left. You had Landon as a lone receiver out to the right.
They're going to call Sword for an unsportsmanlike conduct call after the interception. That'll back them half the distance to the goal line. Take a look, see if we see anything that he did.
Too much celebration.
Probably just trying to fire up his team a little bit. They need it down 21-0 here with 16 seconds to go.
That's pretty tough.
You know, I saw the referee. He said something to the fans, and the referee was going right by him.
Okay.
I don't know if the referee
Maybe he said something. All right.
No, I mean,
if he said something, fine, but the rest of that should have just let go.
Bad,
yeah,
fine. If
right.
not, that's just a terrible
I
call.
agree.
Hand off the right side to sweep. Maybe a yard. It'll be second down as we will come to the end of the first quarter. That's Mason Sword on the carry. They'll give him a yard. It'll be second down after we take a break. We've played one. Golden Knights lead it 21-0. We'll be back right here, live and free on the OH Report.
More than Crown, we are the real people behind Crown CDJR of Dublin. Every member of our sales team is dedicated to providing you an excellent customer experience.
Find the right vehicle for you and your lifestyle is a Crown Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram today, the better way to buy.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
One quarter in the books, Northmor with a 21-0 lead. Mapleton dodged a bullet there, though. Interception in the end zone.
Played it well.
Chase Sword gives Mapleton the ball, but they've got a long way to go. 2nd and 9 from their own 11 as we start second quarter action. Travis Berardi here with Ken Parrott, and other than the interception, Northmor's offense doing anything it wanted to do.
Yeah.
They were able to do it.
Yeah, they, like we've been saying all night, the offensive line has been just dominating, and and making some giant holes for those running backs and giving A.J. plenty of time to throw. And unfortunately, he just was off a little bit on that last toss, but we'll see what Mapleton can do here to response.
Handoff. That's Parker.
Oh, big hit.
Parker Nagy.
No, check that's Parker Nagy. A sophomore running back. And he gets
Parker Nagy
down for the Mounties. That's only
gets
their
it out
second
to
game.
the 22. It's a gain of 11 and a Home and Kitchen Supply first down. So Nagy on the third option in that wing tee gets to the outside and gets some positive yardage. It's the second first down of the evening for Mapleton. But even more importantly, it gets them some breathing room at the 22. Handoff up the middle this time and met right at the line. Rugby scrum, maybe a couple yards out of it, second and long.
Goldbach making the tackle for at least he got there first for the Golden Knights.
That was Wittman on the carry.
That time, just reverse pivot, running it off the left guard. They did bring Keener in motion from right to left.
Rain has lessened.
Tell you what, Travis, it's a pain to try to keep stats with the wing tee offense. You can't see who's carrying the ball.
At least they're in white jerseys.
Yeah, I agree, but
yes.
I'm struggling to keep up with who's carrying it. Doesn't help for these old
Fakes the
eyes.
sweep. It's going to be a keeper for Conroy, and he's going to get hit at the line. Referee will give him maybe a yard, but it'll be third down and long.
First for Northmor.
Brookston Beck, a junior, was also in on.
They will give him a yard. It'll be third down and 6.
By the 26. Mounties getting advanced the ball past their own 30-yard line in this game with 10.5 minutes to go in quarter number 2, and Northmor leading 21-0. Taking their time in the
Golden Knights,
they're down to 10 seconds left in the play.
4 possessions, all in Mapleton territory, scored on 3 of them. Third and 6, man in motion. Fake the Neg. It's going to be a rollout for a pass. Throws it. It's a lame duck, and it's going to drop incomplete and be fourth down.
He got hit as he threw it, looked like, Dave.
Conroy had to readjust his shoulders before letting that go and almost got crushed.
Just kind of
And
slung
he
it.
did.
Yeah, he didn't even fall through. Just slung it.
Looked like Mason Sword did have a couple steps on his defender, but he was unable to get it to him. It'll be fourth down and another punt.
Golden Knights back at their 45. The Mounties showed a little bit of offensive life there, but still unable to get out of their own.
Fourth punt of the evening for Mapleton.
Welsh, that is issues punting. A bad snap, a couple.
Snap is good. The punt is away this time and deflected, the referee said. And once again, the Golden Knights will start things in Mapleton territory.
I think they touched every punt.
Referee giving that deflected symbol just in case the punter was collided with. But
there's been 4 or 5 Knights get through the holes every time, or get through the line every time on those punts. Poor punter's kicking for his life.
Heavy pressure on Tyson Welsh back there. This is the worst starting position for Northmor at the Mounties' 47-yard line. On first down, spread off.
First and 10, ball on the Mapleton 47. Bauer hands it right up the middle, another big hole, down to the 36. Another Home and Kitchen Supply first down for Cohen Becker.
Campbell came in motion across the formation. As soon as he passed that center, the ball was snapped. And
Officially a 13-yard gain, a 12-yard gain.
For Colin Becker has 2 touchdowns tonight, 9:45 to go until halftime, and the Knights on the move once again. You get Campbell's the wing back left. Give it to Becker on the lead.
Handoff. Becker this time he's taken down, maybe at the line of scrimmage. Might have given him a yard, but a great job that time by Mapleton to get some penetration.
Defensive plays the day after the death of the legendary Brazilian musician Sergio Mendes. Brazil 66, for those of you who are not Boston Nova fans. 9:20 to go. Yard gained on the play by Becker. Now Campbell's in the backfield. He gets it.
Oh,
Hand
my.
off this time to Campbell, trying to get away. He's getting pushed back further.
And he makes the play this time for the
And Mapleton back-to-back big plays.
Somebody missed a block. Came right through the middle.
He read that like he knew it was coming, and even under 9 minutes to go, back at the losses back to the 39.
Officially a loss of 6 and 3rd and long, and you got to think
Third and 14 coming up.
time for A.J. Bauer to go to the air.
Yep.
Or their second third down that they faced, if I'm not mistaken.
3rd and 15.
Keep your eye on Bo.
Bauer rolling goes right, looking
Bo's
for Bo,
open.
looking back left side, throws
Wide
it
open.
wide open, and it's
Oh,
caught. Did he make
short.
the catch? Did he make the catch at the first down line?
Yes,
he
he did.
It's a 15-yard gain. Carson Campbell was wide open.
Rare unthrown ball by AJ, but man,
It might slippery ball.
it could be. But that was touchdown 6 if he hits him right.
Handoff this time to Campbell. Right side, cuts back across the 20, and we'll see where they'll mark him down.
Safety position. But Campbell, it's only his second reception of the season. Last year, he only caught 14 passes in 13 games. That's not part of their game. The throwaway.
They'll say he got 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Not only have the wealth of wide receivers that they have, they lost a couple of good ones.
Conroy in on the tackle there. Other than the one blown coverage on the pass, Mapleton's defense has done pretty well here. Bauer looking to pass. It's a screen.
Goldbach.
Breaks the tackle.
Goldbach,
15,
one
10,
to beat,
5,
one to beat.
into the end zone. Touchdown Golden
Nice.
Knights. 19 yards. Bauer to Goldbach. It's 27-0. Take a look at the Andy Bauer replay and exactly what you want. It was actually read well.
His third catch of the year, but second for a touchdown.
Nag actually backed off, but Goldbach
Could handle him,
was
yep.
able to run by him,
Yep.
break the tackle, and he was gone. 27-0 here in the second for the Golden Knights. Bauer's extra point is wide right, no good. His second extra point miss of the season. It stays 27-0. We'll take a break. 7:43 left. Golden Knights in the lead.
Let's go. Friday night lights. Get hype. It's Friday night. Friday night lights. Get hype. Here we go now. Friday night lights. Get hype. It's Friday night lights. Get hype. Here we go now.
A 19-yard screen pass from A.J. Bauer to Cam Goldbach has the Golden Knights up 27-0 here with 7:43 left in the half. Travis Berardi back here with Ken Parrott. And the Golden Knights 4 of 5 offensively into the end zone. Bauer ready to kick things away.
And of course, the free TuneIn app available to both Android and iPhone users. Just download the TuneIn app.
And into the end zone. It'll be first down. Let's take a look at the touchdown one more time.
Nice little call.
2 broken tackles.
Mapleton been getting through and stopping the run the last couple plays, so Coach Armrow stalls up a different kind of play and goes to the screen.
27-0 on the Crown of Dublin scoreboard.
In this first half, it's been all Golden Knights. They've scored on 4 of their 5 possessions, all of them starting in Mapleton territory.
So if you're the Mounties, you need something on this possession.
Yeah. Got to find a way.
But really can't fault them a whole lot wanting to get this team going down by so much.
Play clock down to 15. They have plenty of time to get this off. So they break the huddle. 1st and 10 from the 20. Quick pass play, looking down the right side, and it is intercepted in and out of the hands, incomplete. Nearly intercepted there.
Had to play defensive back and break that up. Straight drop back that time, and the quarterback Conroy.
He was looking right down at the
Yeah,
receiver.
he just quick throw there.
Put it up, in and out of the hands of Will Sears. 2nd down.
Best shot at the ball, as you said, Sword that ended up playing defense.
I think we've had a total of 7 pass attempts in this game, which is why it's such a fast-paced game so far.
Rain's still falling here on the castle. We're thinking by the end of the halftime festivities and the halftime band show, the rain should let up.
10 to 15 miles per hour right now, but again, with this
Second and 10. Up the middle, handoff. Wittman gets a good amount of yardage. It'll be 3rd down and short.
Colton Wittman.
Give him 5 on the carry. Out to the 25, 3rd and 5.
Desperately need a first down here. You do not want to give up the ball and give Northmor a chance to score again. And approaching that magic 30 number already.
That they've seen at halftime of both of their first 2 games.
Wittman scored both of Mapleton's touchdowns against Wellington last week. 7 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Chase Sword out wide to the right, the lone wide receiver.
Under 7 to play in the half. Up the middle. No, it's a pitch right side. Mason Sword got the first down. Give him 8 yards. It's a Home and Kitchen Supply first down.
And the farthest they've gotten out of their own end, crossing the 30 for the first time tonight.
That was perfectly executed RPO right there. Fake the handoff up the middle. Perfect pitch outside. First down yardage. The 3rd first down of the evening for the Mounties. Out to the 33-yard line. The furthest they've been tonight.
Yep.
Whitman up to the 35, to the 36, 3 yards, 2nd down and 3. And that's that magic number on first down you at least need to reach is 3 yards on a carry. 2nd and 7 now from the 36.
They got Lucas Jenkins, the freshman over there, left tackle at 250. Not exactly a shrimp over there. Good guy to run behind. 6:20 to go in this first half. It's been all Golden Knights scoring on their first 4 possessions, or 3 of their first 4 possessions, I should say. Chase Sword will come wide to the right. His twin brother Mason is on the left side. Now he'll come in motion. They'll fake it.
Says pitch right side to Sword again. Up towards the 39. We'll see if they give him the 40. They will give him the 40. 4 yards. They'll be 3rd and short. Third and 3 from the Mapleton 40 as we approach 5:30 to go here in the first half. I see everybody's comments out there. We'll talk to you here momentarily if we get a break. 7 seconds on the play clock. Mapleton's got to get up there. 5 seconds. 4, they'll get the play off. Fakes the handoff to Sword. Throwback pass, and it is intercepted!
Goldbach!
Cam Goldbach's going to score on the defensive end now.
Nice.
Pick 6.
Second defensive touchdown of the season for the Golden Knights.
Cam Goldbach joins Jax Wenger
Pick 6.
in the Pick 6 club for the Golden Knights. It's 33-0. Goldbach read it perfectly, one-handed it too, and took it to pay dirt with a nice block downfield by Ashton Clark.
And just when it looked like Mapleton was showing some signs of life on offense, Goldbach turns it around again. Jackson Bank.
You know, that might have been a little rush because of the play clock running down.
Yeah. Yep.
Bauer's extra point, this time up and good. 5:12 left in the half. Golden Knights lead 34-0.
Let's go. Friday night lights. Get hype. It's Friday night. Friday night lights. Get hype. Here we go now. Friday night lights. Get hype. It's Friday night lights. Get hype. Here we go now.
Take a quick look at East Knox High School. 4:30 left in the first quarter there. And Colonel Crawford leads the Bulldogs 6-0. Look at the interception one more time. Read perfectly.
Yeah. And he's always had such great hands. That's why he's the tight end.
Kick is away, and it will be taken at the 3 by Landon Jenkins. Full head of speed, gets across the 20 to the 21, and that's where Mapleton will start. So now Mapleton, if they can't score before the half for the third straight week, Northmor will start the second half with the ball and a running clock.
Yep.
A couple other scores from the OH report tonight. Worthington Christian up 7-0 on Centerburg. Galleon 14, Upper Sandusky 0. Mount Gilead 8. Gilead 8-0 lead there. Clear Fork up 7-3 on Lexington.
Wow. Rivalry game there.
Handoff Mason Sword. Gets 3. It's second down and 7. Yeah, the Colts.
Both teams 0-2. Starting off.
Both teams played really good teams, though.
Right.
A something's got to give game for both of these squads.
Third time this season.
And 6-0 Crawford on East Knox.
Engaged in the second quarter.
So second down on the 25. 4:30 left in the half. Hand off up the middle again. Whitman working his way.
Down.
We get a flag. I don't know if we maybe a tug on a face mask or something. And yeah, I believe it will be personal foul, face mask. It'll be a first down. 15 yards, first down, Mapleton.
And that 15-yard penalty is the most that the Mounties have advanced the ball in one play.
So Whitman got 3 yards out of it, and then another 15. And now the furthest point offensively for Mapleton, now out to their 44.
There's no excuse for that penalty. I mean,
especially in a pile like that, unless it was accident, maybe your hand got tangled up. But other than that, you do not grab there, especially as he's going down.
They had him wrapped up. Multiple guys are bringing him down.
Sometimes accidents happen, it gets caught up, but most of the time you just want to try and rip that ball out and you grab their face mask and continue to hold. You can't do that.
Second time they've rushed this.
And it's going to be another pass, and it's going to be a sack in the backfield.
My.
Ashton Clark.
He's throwing a flag.
And are they going to get him for throwing him to the ground? Yes.
Yep. He's trying to claim he blew the whistle. I mean, he's already in the motion. That's a tough call. He'd already wrapped him up and was ready to take him down, and he's blowing his whistle then.
There'll certainly be a good second down call coming up here for
I'm not sure what you're supposed to do.
Different twist on the roughing the passer call.
So Mapleton now out to their 49 for the first time tonight after 2 penalties helped them out. Chance to get on the board here before the break. Under 4 minutes left in the half. Ball on the 49 and 9/10. Hand off the Sword. Sweep to the right. Cuts back, hit,
nice
taken
job.
down after 1 yard. It's second down. Garrett Dish.
Yeah, Dish fighting through his tackler or his blocker once again and making the big tackle.
And look right down this line. You see Golden Knight, keeping him from coming back up. And when he finally does, he gets taken down after a yard. It gets him across midfield. They're now at the Northmor 49, 2nd and 9.
Leading tackler on the team with 12 tackles in the first 2 games.
Down to 3 minutes, 5 seconds to go.
5 seconds on the play clock. 3, 2, and they get it off. Fakes the handoff and met at the original line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, 3rd and 10.
Incredible penetration
Let the Andy
again.
Bauer replay just tell you the story.
My
The
goodness.
whole line of Northmor in on the tackle. It's third down and 10.
Well, actually, I'm marking him at the 50, so no gain officially on that play. So third and
Lost the
10.
yard they got on first down.
5 to go.
Third down with 2:30 left.
And all Golden Knights 34 to 0.
You got to think here it is 4 down territory, though,
Sure.
for Mapleton.
Sure.
Especially with Northmor getting the ball out of the half. Rain picking up a little bit here.
Jack Keener way back right. Conway
So we're looking to pass. Gets away. He has a bit of running room to the right, and then he gets.
Oh, my Big
goodness.
Ten hit. Dish again.
Form
And
tackle.
getting a flag for
Are they getting it for the celebration?
excessive celebration. Yep.
And the way the Mapleton bench is reacting, it's going against Northmore again.
It'll be for the celebration after the huge hit.
Yes.
Boom.
The hit was clean. It was fierce, but it was clean. But this celebration
Yep.
here, looking back at the bench, can't do that.
They're talking about it here.
Here he is.
Yep.
Third major foul against
So the third 15-yard penalty on Northmor
penalty conduct of face mask
keeps the ball in Mapleton's hands
roughing the passer.
at the 2-minute mark. They'll get down to the 35.
Giving the Mounties some life here in the dying embers of this first half, which has 2 minutes to go. Can the clock stop for a penalty so the ball
They
can
took
be
it from-
respotted, then will be restarted. So this is not the 2 minutes time
From where the play
out
ended.
that we have in the
So it'll be
NCAA.
first down and 10 from the 29. Or the 35, my fault, the 35.
Brad Nessler brought that about a half.
It's okay.
1:59 left in the half, and now
Coach is going to talk to his
Northmore's
team.
going to
Yeah.
take a timeout and talk to his team about the 3 personal
Yep.
foul penalties that have kept this drive alive for Mapleton.
Yep.
This is the K-Mac Classic game of the week. I'm middle.
Good to be excited. It's good to celebrate with under control, but you just can't be that excessive in high school football.
Looking at our Facebook comments, a lot of people watching on, YouTube, I should say. 183 watching on YouTube. Shane Sword, Sword Boys, heck yeah, let's go Mounties. Kitty, go Knights. Another Mounties fan, Wyatt Lauer, go Knights and kick some booty. Caffey, go Mounties. Joseph, blowout number 3 coming. Daniel Sipes, payback time, go Knights. And Travis Pickering, nice snag Cam on the interception. Facebook, nobody's commenting right now. If you'd like, let us know where you're watching from tonight. Give us a shout out, we'll shout you out. Over 250 people watching here this evening on the OH Report. So out of the Northmor timeout, first and 10, Mapleton from the 35, down 34-0.
Against the Golden Knights on this drive, which has the Mounties at the Northmor 33. First time tonight they've been in.
They're officially going to mark him at the 34.
Started after the penalty. Keener going in motion.
Hand off the Sword.
Handoff to
Mason Sword up to the 30, give him 3, it's 2nd and 7.
bringing him down.
Inside counter, Sword coming from that left wing back spot after motion across from right to left and fake to the fullback with an inside handoff that time.
Certainly, as Mapleton offense is trying to confuse the defensive line as much as possible with these motions and counters and cross-read plays. Back to first Conway, throwing slant
Oh,
inside.
just a little too high.
Incomplete.
Had an opening, running the inside slant, but the pass too tall.
Watch the Andy Bauer replay. Had his man,
I think Conway now
but just a little too high and nearly intercepted.
over 4, thanking Andrew Carson.
Would have been close to a first down,
But 3rd and 7,
but it's 3rd and 7.
minute 27 to go with the ball at the 30.
87 seconds left in the half. Make sure to stay tuned at the half of the halftime band show. We will have Mapleton and Northmore's bands in the rain here and their performances. Then we'll be back with stats and analysis after that. 3rd and 7 from the 30. Fakes the sweep.
Goldbach on the
Throws.
pursuit.
Incomplete. It will be 4th down. And it'll be 4th down.
You got Goldbach bringing the down your neck like that. You got to rush things.
Beck, a junior linebacker, getting some playing time here. Clocking again stopped. I'm not sure why.
4th and 7.
Running clock with a 30-plus points lead. So 4th and 7.
For those of you wondering, the running clock does not happen until after the
They
half.
failed in their earlier attempt on 4th down back in early in the first quarter after Northmor scored.
10 seconds on the play clock.
3 possessions. Wilson chase Sword wide to the left.
Sword, man in motion is the other Sword. Fakes the handoff, rolls to his right, looks to pass, throws it back to an open receiver, but over his head, incomplete. Golden Knights will take over. Had a man open, but just lost it a little too much on the throwback. Tried to look like Logan Nicewander in the state semifinal for Lucas that clinched their spot in the title game a couple years ago, but left it up too much there.
Yep.
And the Golden Knights will take over with 1:16 left. Got to think a couple draw plays maybe. If you can get some yardage, maybe try to go downfield, but don't want to risk it up 34-0.
No. And the rain's picked up again, so.
The rain is beginning to increase a little bit in volume, looking at the lights on the far side of the field. Minute 16 to go.
Shout out to the crew here for getting all the lights to work, too. Half the lights were out before the beginning of the game, but Tackett and company were able to get that. Sweep to Campbell, up the middle. Across the 35. Still fighting across the 40. And they will mark him down at the 41. 11 yards. Home and Kitchen Supply first down.
Good question. I don't know why. We're supposed to be a running clock with more than 30 points difference. It stopped again. Second after that, I had taken the
1st and 10.
And I was on the press box on the far side looking at that.
Quick play, pass right side, it's caught. Cohen Becker has a hole, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, still running across the 20, skip back, breaks another tackle,
Unbelievable.
Touchdown, Golden Knights!
How does that happen?
59 yards! A simple screenplay went to the house. See the tail end of it, but this is the big part right here. The little cutback avoids the big hits, breaks another tackle, and runs it into the end zone. 40-0.
Third catch of the season, but second for a touchdown as well.
We'll keep it here and show you the entirety of the play.
Second touchdown pass for Bauer, who now has 7 on the season.
Kick is up, and it is good. 41-0.
Back with more after this. It's the K-Mac Classic Game of the Week.
Here's the full play, Ken.
How does he not get knocked out of bounds somewhere along this line? Incredible.
Watch.
One.
Sword goes for the big hit out of bounds.
Yeah,
and
misses.
And that's
Yep.
what set it up, and then a missed tackle and
incredible.
Where were we where they did do the running clock in the first half?
He did have a couple blockers there, but he didn't need them.
I didn't think that was right there.
They did play interference there to help out, but wow, incredible.
41-0. The score on the Crown of Dublin scoreboard. Once again, stay tuned for the Northmor Athletic Boosters halftime report. We'll have the halftime band show. Both bands playing in the rain tonight.
The rain continues to fall, but it has to be a lot wetter over here on this Mapleton side with the Mounties.
Bauer's kick, it's a squib. It'll make its way down to the 10-yard line. Picked up, kneeled down right there. And is it like college where they go out to the 20?
I can't answer that.
Fall on it and get to the locker room. Northmor.
And that will be a no.
Obviously, on a night like this, you're not going to be home and dry, but certainly more than halfway home here with a 41 lead going into the first half break.
You know, some rules are different from college to the NFL. Some rules are different from high school to college. All around. Nonetheless, we'll see. Mapleton can do something here in the final 41 seconds. Handoff up the middle. Whitman.
Whitman going up the middle. Got 2, maybe 3 yards on the play. And again,
give him a couple, be second down.
For the Golden Knights. Got some help from Ryan Lowry as well.
You're going to do one more here, or they're going to run out?
They don't have to run another play if they don't want to.
They don't act like it.
Looking at the sideline.
play clock is off, so the Mounties don't have to snap it again. Doesn't look like they're.
Yeah, we're going to let it go.
And they're just going to let it go to the half.
So we will take a brief
Northmor
Dave and I will talk a little bit about the first
with a big 41-0 lead here at the break. We will take a break and be back with the halftime band show inside the Northmor Athletic Boosters halftime report. We'll be back.
I'm Jack Swinger, and you're watching Golden Knight football on OH.REPORT.
Let's go. Friday night lights. Get hype. It's Friday night. Friday night lights. Get hype. Here we go now. Friday night lights. Get hype. It's Friday night lights. Get hype. Here we go now.
Mapleton Mounties. Tonight we have a special halftime show that will get your hearts racing, your feet moving as we perform some of the biggest hits of the recent years. Kicking off our performance is a song that will become a global phenomenon in sports arenas everywhere. With its electrifying blend of trumpet and dance beats, get ready to be swept away by Narco by Timmy Trumpet and the Blaster Jacks. With a trumpet solo featuring Danica Cross. Let's make some noise. Around the world. As the band sets the mood, we're thrilled to present our captivating dance performance by the Mapleton Sweethearts, who will be bringing Billie Eilish's song Bad Guy to life with their incredible choreography. So sit back and enjoy as the Mapleton Sweethearts take the spotlight. Our final song for the evening brings energy again with a song that's about confidence, freedom, and a little bit of magic. Tonight, it's one of the biggest names in pop music today, known for her powerful voice and infectious rhythms. Get ready to be captivated by a spellbinding beat of Houdini by Dua Lipa. Let's give it up for a performance that's as bold and dynamic as the artist herself.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin, we would like to say thank you to the Mapleton High School Marching Band for the fantastic halftime performance tonight. We appreciate your hard work and talent. Under the direction of Christopher Kashubi and Angie Kashubi, and with the guidance of advisors Samantha Campbell and Jessica Teeters, the Northmor Marching Band is proud to present the iconic music of Katy Perry. Our performance kicks off with the summery song, California Girls, taking you straight to the sun-soaked beaches of the West Coast. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. resilience and strength has inspired millions, encouraging everyone to stand tall and find their own voice. Feel the driving beat and dynamic determination with Katy Perry's empowering hit, Roar.
It'll probably start raining if I don't take my umbrella, right?
Probably.
Finally, we close the show with Katy Perry's uplifting hit, Firework. Known for its inspiring message, this closing song has become an anthem of self-confidence, hope, and letting your inner light shine. Ladies and gentlemen, Firework. Golden Knight Marching Band would like to extend our thanks and appreciation to the Northmor Board of Education and Administration, the Northmor Music Boosters, the parents and the fans for their support of music education at Northmor schools. Your dedication makes performances like this possible. Thank you, and go Golden Knights.
And the right vehicle for you.
More than Crown, we are the real people behind Crown CDJR of Dublin. Every member of our sales team is dedicated to providing you an excellent customer experience.
Find the right vehicle for you and your lifestyle is a Crown Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram today, the better way to buy.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more. Every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
Welcome back to the Northmor Athletic Boosters halftime show, where the Golden Knights going to start with their third consecutive running clock, 41-0 over Mapleton. Nice job by the Mapleton and Northmor bands this evening. Great job by them as the rain has started to stop, so I guess it's ceasing to exist. We'll say it that way.
It works.
Anyway, enough mumbling of me. Let's take a look at the halftime statistics. Both teams 6 first downs, but for the Golden Knights, they haven't had much yardage to travel to score their 41 points.
Haven't needed to have any big drives at all, really. I mean, they had a one big play there at the end. It ended up being a big drive. You want to call it that, but my goodness, they've had great field position all the first half and just doing tremendous things on both sides of the ball.
So I accidentally flipped the left side is the Northmor stats, folks. The right side is the Mapleton stats.
There you go.
The rain's just screwing me up. It's got my brain. But actually, Northmore's got 6 first downs, 81 rush yards, 119 pass yards, 200 total yards for the Golden Knights. 3 penalties, 45 yards. That was on 1 possession, 1 turnover, the Bauer interception in the end zone. As for Mapleton, 6 first downs as well, 3 of them coming via the penalty. 68 rush yards for them, 0 passing yards. 68 plus 0 is 68. That's their total yardage. Only 2 penalties for 15 yards and 1 turnover.
68 yards on 30 carries. That tells you what the defensive line of Northmore is doing.
Yeah, and there's been multiple times that that defensive line has just olayed that offensive lineman and gotten in. Multiple times we've seen 2, 3, 4 defenders right there. And on the offensive side of the ball for Northmore, just, huge holes for them and company. I think we are looking at the stats. 30 carries, 68 yards for Mapleton, just 2 yards per carry for them. Northmore, though, they've been just going at will.
I got a buddy that texts me in the middle of the week. His kids go to South Central. They're young kids, but he's a football guy, and he texted me, said, your offensive line is incredible. And he's right. I mean, the holes they're creating, the dominance they're showing, it's fun to watch. The guards are pulling and knocking people down, and holes that you can drive trucks through. And it sure makes it easy when you have 2 backs that can hit the holes that are that big and make a read where the next juke needs to be or whatever, and they're gone. I mean, it's just incredible.
So for the Golden Knights, first they get possession out of the half, and they'll start with another running clock I asked this to Coach Bruner at Colonel Crawford on Wednesday during the Coach's Corner. You can watch. We'll have Northmor on in a few weeks. But I asked Coach Bruner, you had your true Thursday games, and both times you had running clocks and really didn't do anything with your offense in the second half. Is that beneficial, or does that hurt you guys early on? He says it's beneficial because we're not getting hurt. We're being rested. But at the same time, we need to be ready. We need to get some game minutes. For the Golden Knights here, it's kind of the same situation as they go into next week and start conference play at Centerburg.
Right. Well, and he's got a great point. It's great to be healthy. I mean, it's great to have rested legs, and it's a 10-week grind or more, hopefully, for the successful team. So, but on the flip side of that, you're not seeing your number ones in the fourth quarter, and you got a running clock and a shortened quarters. It's hard to work on things.
So, as we get ready for second half action, let's take a look at some other scores around the OH report tonight. Colonel Crawford, speaking of the Eagles, they're up 20-0 at East Knox. That game started late due to the weather. Clear Fork 14-3 over Lexington.
Incredible.
Galleon 28, Upper Sandusky 0. Worthington Christian 14, Centerburg nothing. And Mount Gilead an 18-0 lead over Grove City Christian. 2-0 Grove City Christian as well. And your score here, 41-0. Also a reminder, tonight, around 11:30. We just depends once we get our stuff in. But the Friday Night Pigskin will have highlights from all of our games, including the place you work at, Mr. Parrott. Hillsdale at Loudonville, the rivalry matchup. Highlights from our games here tonight and scores from all around the area. That coming up tonight between 11:30 and midnight. We'll say that. But we are just about ready to go here for second half action. Northmor will receive, like I said.
Mounties back in week 1. Northmor and Danville 2-2. East Knox, Centerburg, Mount Gilead, Fredericktown, and Cardington all split their opening 2 games. They play against next week in Pregame and MOAC.
And the Danville matchup with Northmore.
So, let's get ready for second half action.
Fortunately missed us here. All the stormy weather at least went north of us. There is a very, very light rain still falling.
So,
Artificial turf takes that pretty well. I imagine that surface is
got to think Northmor for the second half. They'll get their starters in for this first possession, and after that.
Sure.
With the red M's on the sides, white jersey and white pants. Northmor in the all black. The black and on the left side helmet's the jersey number on the right side.
Ready to go. Ball taken at the 21. Becker. 35-40. 45-50. He's going to go
He's
again.
gone. Incredible.
Kick. 6.
Wow. Becker's having a night. Incredible.
Are you kidding me?
4th touchdown of the night.
Look at him take off. And untouched.
Look at
down
him.
the sideline.
Look at him downshift. He just. Oh my.
All the way to the house.
47-0.
Touchdown for the Knights this season. And for Becker, that's his 3rd. He's got 1 running, he's got 1 receiving, and now 1 in the kickoff return.
First time the Knights are
Well,
scoring in the third.
you think the offense is going to come back out?
I know.
I don't know.
We didn't get to see the ones again.
And the Golden Knights are going to kneel. It looks like they're going for 2, but it looks like they're going to kneel down the. Maybe. We'll see.
Snap in the Wildcat formation, but I question whether or not he's going to even run the play.
Takes the snap, fumbles it, and he will get taken down in the
Don't get
backfield.
hurt.
2-point version, no good.
Yeah.
And that's.
Well, I thought, man, that might kneel down, but he said he took the snap. Look at he's trying
Take a look at the return one more time.
4
1, 2, 3.
47-0. This is the K-Mac Classic Game of the Week.
And a kicker, right?
Yeah. How many is that for Becker tonight?
That's 4.
4?
He's doing it all.
He's got
the screen pass. He's got 2 rushing, and he's got that one he just returned.
Guessing it's a good candidate for
Yeah.
MVP tonight.
I was kind of leaning Goldbach, but that kind of flipped me the other way.
That's the second. That is the second opening kickoff of the second half we've seen for a touchdown,
Yeah.
both in Morrow County.
Yeah.
Week 1,
Yep.
Mount Gilead had that kick 6 to start
Trainer,
the second
yeah.
half with Carson Trainer.
Yep.
That was a closer game. Wasn't a running clock at the time. Actually, that kicked off the running clock.
Yes.
Well, we haven't had
So.
lightning delay in the game, but a lightning strike of a touchdown from Colton Becker, the senior.
So Bauer kicks things off. It goes through the end zone, and that is where we will start 1st and 10 for Mapleton. What an explanation point for the Golden Knights if they, take it off the gas from here.
Mounties looked to have their regular offense in there, indeed blowing Conroy 0 for 6 passing in that first half, as Andrew Carr mentioned, back into the game.
And we say this all the time for a team that's down like this. For Mapleton, now it's about building momentum the next week.
Yep.
Getting in, because they will go to St. Paul, a team that's struggling as well right now with some injuries. It's just what can we do right now to get ready for Firelands conference play, which they're 0-0 there.
Right. Start of season 2 next week.
Keener, but they give it instead off the left side.
Left side.
Quarterback keeper.
Conroy on a keeper. Give him 2 yards. It's 2nd down and 8.
He's in a little different wrinkle.
Again, as you mentioned, he was a quarterback last season, so that's not outside of his line of country, certainly.
It's 2nd down and 8.
He gained 3 on that.
They actually give him another yard. It'll be 2nd and 7.
23-yard line.
Straight quarterback keeper after reverse pivoting to his left.
What's really impressed me, though, with Northmor is the last 2 weeks they've done this without Jack Swenger.
Yes.
And Campbell ran for 213 yards and 3 touchdowns.
And you're thinking, okay, they haven't played the Danvilles, the Careys, the Crawfords in the area, but still, if you change up a defense with a main piece like that, it takes you a little bit to get accustomed to it. Northmor has not skipped a beat.
Right.
Johnson, defensive tackle, making the play for that goal.
Another nice run up there, up the middle for Mapleton. 3 more yards for Wittman. 3-yard run on first, 3-yard run on second.
And not having Jax on the offensive end takes away one of your dual threat receivers. It hasn't slowed him down.
3rd and 4. Mapleton looking to get something going here offensively. It's going to be a sweep right side. Sword across the 30. 1st down. It's a Home and Kitchen Supply 1st down. Give him 5 yards out to the 32. And they will move the sticks.
For the Mounties here. Gain of 5 on that play for Mason Sword.
Typical of the Win T offense, 3 plays, 3 different ball carriers.
Again, that's the way they do things. Last week, 7 different players.
1st and 10 from the 33.
For Mapleton, 6 of them carrying it more than 4 times.
Handoff up the middle. Whitman. Busts his way through, close to a 1st down. He'll get 9 yards. What a run there.
Quick hitter, open
Watch this replay.
Again, you had Keener coming.
Just kept pushing, and then runs down Connor Stockdale back there at the safety position. 9 yards, 2nd and 1.
9 on that play for the 42, 2nd and a yard with 8 minutes to go in the clock running. 47 and
Mr. Stockdale felt that one.
Yeah. Another handoff. And again, big yardage. Home and Kitchen Supply 1st down.
For the Mounties, works to the back and Garrett Deach making the tackle for Northmor.
5 yards.
Right side with Whitman. It's not having the yardage. For the 47.
As you mentioned, the team averages
Out to the Mapleton 47-yard line. And this is back-to-back possessions. They've been moving the ball.
Yep.
Fakes the handoff now. Left side. Keener gets about 5.
They're still running hard.
Second and 5.
Whatever son and father, Mitch Young and Al Young, told their offense at halftime, they need to bottle it and sell it. It's working quite well so far. This second time the Mounties have gotten into Knights territory, but the first time they
Second
got
and manageable.
the benefit of the yellow flags. Play clock down to 10 as the Mounties swing to the line, chase towards the lone wide receiver on the left.
Man in motion. It's going to be a handoff back to Keener. Back the other way, and he will be close to a first down.
Just short.
They're going to give him 4. He needed 5. It'll be third down. Crossbuck there. But again, 2 downs to get a yard. Golden Knights lead 47-0 on a running third quarter clock. Score has to get under 30 for this to go back to normal clock running.
Good to see Mapleton still got some fight in them.
Yeah. 3rd and 1. Handoff up the middle, met at the line. Did he get the yard to gain, though? That's the question.
Looks like they're giving it to him.
And they will give him the yard. It's a Home and Kitchen Supply first down. Met him a yard ahead. Forward progress is the key, folks. And that's exactly.
It's another first down for the Mounties at the Northmor 43-yard line. He must have stretched the ball out in the middle of that pile.
Very generous.
Down to the 43.
At least we couldn't see how he got that far down the field from our perspective.
Well, again, it's 47-0. I'm not sure it's going to have a lot of impact on this outcome. It's down to 5:10 to go in the third quarter.
It does kind of surprise me, Ken, that Mapleton, every huddle, they run it down to 10 seconds.
Yeah, they take forever to get their play decided on and get it called.
Fakes the handoff. He's going to keep it. Right side across the 40 down to the 35. Give him 7 yards. Second down.
Fooled everybody there.
Yeah, it was a nice job by Conroy.
So 9 yards on the play for Conroy, who ran 7 times for 24 yards last week against.
Coming up to 4 minutes left in the third.
4:24 to go in the third quarter. Again, the double wing setup. Keener going in motion. They fake it in. They give
Hand off the Sword.
Oh,
Sword right side. 25 down to the 23. 12 more yards. Another Home and Kitchen Supply first. The 10th first down of the night for the Mounties.
You pick the fullback, Wittman up the middle. Keener continues to the left, but then you have Sword coming from the left wing back spot across the formation. And had excellent yardage, and actually ran free for a while and was tackled in the secondary.
And this cross-weave action.
So against some of the backups for Northmor, Mapleton showing some life.
Yep.
Especially a little bit hesitant on what to do, and that's always to the offensive advantage. First down from the 23-yard line.
Whitman.
Trying the left side.
Left side. Maybe a couple yards on forward progress. We'll see. It'll be second down. They will give him a yard. Second and 9.
Give him a yard on that play by 22 inside the 22. Actually, so second down and 9 coming up with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Mapleton, with their deepest penetration of the game, trying to get their first score of the game down 47-0. Chase Sword again, the lone wide receiver. Mason comes Sword for the motion.
It's a pitch.
Lucky to get that
Sword,
off.
right side and out of bounds after a few yards. And like you said, he barely got that pitch off on that RPO. Pulled it out from the running back at the last second and was just able.
He was doing it one-legged. Somebody had his leg.
3 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 6.
We've got it marked at the 19. So 3rd, we'll call it 6. 2:17 in the 3rd quarter.
3rd and 6. Wittman up the middle. Does he have enough for the 1st down? He does. Needed 6. Got 7. First and 10 from the 13. They can get one more 1st down at the 3-yard line. Actually, they move it to the 12 now. It's going to be a keeper.
Oh, nice pursuit.
Cuts back. Will get across the 10, so he does get positive yards. Down to the 9. 3 yards, 2nd down. 1 minute left in quarter 3.
2nd and 7 is where the final minute of this 3rd quarter. Mapleton had the ball from the start. And again, even with the running clock, they've done a good job getting on inside the 10-yard line for the first time tonight. Wittman still behind Conroy. Keener coming in motion.
Wittman up the middle. Pushing the pile down to the 5.
4-yard line.
4 yards.
Wide enough for a 1st down.
You see the pile. Should be 3rd down and about 3. They don't have to run another play if they don't want to.
Mapleton Mounties offense by far the best drive in the game.
3rd and 3 from the 5.
Way back left, Keener way back right.
Whitman. Nope, it's a pitch to Sword. Ball's on the ground,
fumble.
picks it back up, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Mapleton. Mounties on the board at the end of the 3rd.
Lucky break of that bounce.
Sometimes you need that luck, Ken, and they got it right. Fakes the handoff, the pitch, bobbled it, bounced right back into his hands, and he takes it in for 6. Mapleton's on the board. Audrey Hellickson now will try the extra point. Snap down. Hellickson's extra point is up and through. Audrey makes the extra point, and that'll do it for quarter number 3. We played 47-7 in favor of Northmor.
More than Crown, we are the real people behind Crown CDJR of Dublin. Every member of our sales team is dedicated to providing you an excellent customer experience.
Find the right vehicle for you and your lifestyle is a Crown Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram today, the better way to buy.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Mapleton on the board here
Nice
at
job.
the end of the 3rd.
Well orchestrated drive there.
5-yard run on the pitch by Mason Sword. Audrey Hellickson adds the extra point, and it's 47-7. Northmor on the other end. Another run across the 50, and Carson Campbell
Nice return.
nearly did what Becker did to start the half. It was the kicker that stopped him. But the Golden Knights will start 1st and 10 from the Mapleton 48.
See what offense comes out here. I'm guessing second string. Especially as long as they're talking and organize it over there. Because we were missing some key players on the defensive end there. On that
I do not see a number 1 out there.
Yeah.
I see Rodney Accord.
Yeah.
Rodney Accord with Tanner Miley, sidecar right.
Tanner Miley, the sophomore, is now in at quarterback.
Miley takes the snap, gives it to Accord. Accord cuts back up, gets some yards. Down to the 44-yard line. 4 yards, second down, and 6. And I look over and I see A.J. Bauer doing the motions that Miley was doing to him earlier. He's calling in the plays. Golden Knights will run the play clock down every play they run. Accord, big hole, down to the 40, the 39, the 38. 6 yards, close enough. Is it a first down, or will he be short by a yard? They're going to say he is
shy, yep.
Just shy. It'll be 3rd and 1.
Parker Benner and Austin Franklinman on the offensive line, along with Landon Fisher and Kyle Pope and James Eichler.
Cam Kaufman, Jack Keener, both in on the tackle.
With 9:50 to go in the 4th quarter.
And we're going to get a jump by Mapleton. That'll be a home and kitchen supply first down for the Golden Knights.
First down the easy way.
Stay tuned after the game for the Northmor Athletic Boosters post-game show, including our Morrow County Hospital MVP. And I think we know who that's going to be.
I know who I'm voting for.
Let us know who you want MVP tonight.
2 wide receivers to the left side. Taking a long time as all of a sudden flags fly.
False start. Number 7 offense.
And now we'll get a false start on Accord. Shifted a little bit there.
Yeah, must have.
So it'll be first down and 15. As the rain starts falling again. Bodes well for us when we have to walk back to our cars.
Brandon came in as a wide receiver in the 2nd quarter after Chase Sword incurred that ungentlemanly conduct.
First and 15. Accord spins.
Nice spin.
Gets the 5 back and 3 more. As Accord gets a nice run. He got 7, 2nd and 8. As you see on the picture, that rain falling down. Thank you, Brandon Powell. While we await the next snap of the ball, see if I can get some scores from our other games. 26-0 Colonel Crawford now up on East Knox. Clear Fork has extended its lead to 21-3.
Impressive.
Galleon 35, Upper Nothing. 24-0 Mount Gilead over Grove City Christian. And 14-7 Worthington Christian over Centerburg.
Direct snap to Accord.
He gets enough for another home and kitchen supply first down. The 8th of the night for the Golden Knights. Down to the 22 with 7 minutes left in regulation.
2025 as well with all these sophomores on offense, and they're going to need them because they're going to be losing the likes of Bauer, Wenger, Naylor, and Landon, as well as Becker.
JV's will have to 2-0 start in 24.
They'll have Campbell back. He's a junior, though. Against slot left, Baker outside.
Ball officially now on the 23.
Stockdale to the right on the read option.
Accord again. Has a hole, runs
nice job.
Defender down. to the 16. It'll be second down. 7 yards on the carry.
He's hard to bring down.
Once again, shout out Andy Bauer, Edward Jones Investors, for sponsoring our replays this year. He'll be our scoreboard sponsor for basketball season. 47-7 on the Crown of Dublin scoreboard. Quick run pass. Left
Nice
side.
cut.
Breaks a tackle down to the 5,
Oh,
and
we
then
got
a
a
flag
flag.
on the play. Bryson Garris with the catch. And that's that Northmor play where you fake the quarterback keeper. But it's going to be a hold and bring things back.
Negates the entire play.
Take a look, see if we can see it. They said 66, and yeah, he just kept grabbing even though the defender was past him, and that's 10 yards. Northmor called for 3 personal fouls, an offside, and a hold.
Three defensive penalties in one drive.
Yeah, Garris inside of
So it's second down and 13. Under 5 to play.
Miley and Acord.
Golden Knights can, again, run it down. Acord hurdles a tackler, pushes another down, gets hit. Another positive run. Make it third down after the gain of 3. 2 or 3? I'll let you choose, Ken.
Very sportsmanlike from Scott Armrose, too. He certainly doesn't want to embarrass these kids. This game is pretty much
So it'll be third and 10.
kudos to Coach Armrose and his sportsman.
There's Tanner Miley.
We come up on 4:15 to go in the game. And again, Ohio State hosting Western Michigan in prime time tomorrow at the Horseshoe. We'll have the pregame starting at 6.
So you got to think 2 more rush plays here for the Golden Knights, no matter what happens. It's going to be, perfectly read.
Yep.
There isn't a 9 on my roster for Ethan Dennison, freshman. There we go. Ethan Dennison with the big tackle in the backfield of Bryson Garris. It's fourth down. And that's one of those plays that the varsity coaches will look at and say, good job. That's what you did. They notice stuff like that.
Yep.
Especially the second teamers. You never know. Golden Knights called for a holding as well, but they're going to decline the penalty. But you never know. If somebody ahead of you is not playing well, they notice that stuff.
Yep.
For the Mounties, they're just so inexperienced right now. Next year,
Next man up. Somebody gets hurt.
That's why you take advantage of that playing time. Officially a loss of 1. It'll be 4th and 11. So unless Northmor gets a first down here, Mapleton will get one more possession before the end of this.
trying to run the clock down as much as they can. They'll go 4 wide this time.
Golden Knights 4 wide.
And Stockdale to the
Accord.
right side.
Sidecar right.
Again, it's Acord alongside
Miley, he's going to look to pass. He's going to go for the end zone.
Corner.
He's got a man open,
Oh.
but underthrown, incomplete. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So the twos looking to get into the end zone and just underthrown a little bit. Great defense, though, by Parker Negg, the sophomore. And Mapleton will call a timeout to stop the clock so they can get a couple more plays in.
Make sure they got everybody in the right spot.
So I'm going to pull out the Twitter machine, the X machine, whatever it is, and see if I can get some more scores for us here. Buckeye Central 21, Fairport 8 with 7 minutes left. Cardington 46, Bucyrus 8 with 5.5 left in the third. Monroeville 30, Seneca East 13. That Monroeville teams, they could be the favorite to win the Firelands Conference this year. Shelby up 34-0 on Bellevue. That's a big score there. We'll have a highlight of that game as well tonight, I believe.
KMAC Classic Game of the Week is brought to you by The Ohio State University Marion, U.S. Gold Jewelers, Mike's Roofing, Morrow County Hospital, part of the Ohio Health Network.
Villa Angela St. Joseph up 40-0 on Mansfield Senior.
Ooh.
Wellington 21, Plymouth 8. And we'll get back to action. Parker Nage gets a couple.
Quarterback is into the game. Looks like it's Ben Brandon who's moved into the quarterback spot now from the Mounties. We thought that it was going to be Chase Sword serving as the backup quarterback.
4 yards
out of there and going to the freshman
on the carry, second down. So, Ken, Golden Knights did what they needed to do. Took care of business early on.
Impressive first half. What can you say?
And they wanted, there's a nice run. Spencer Mook. 7 yards. Homie can supply first down. And Mapleton left a bad taste in Northmore's mouth last year after that loss, and they wanted payback. They got it early and were able to cruise.
You're right. It is Dennison who's taking the snaps right now for the Mounties. A blitz coming.
Nice blitz. Overshot it.
Trying to hand it out, but wisely held on to it as bursting.
Ethan Dennison
was Parker Benner for Northmor. But all these freshmen
keeps it for no gain, second down.
Started to do a little bit of a job for Mounties. Reminds me of the old Who song. The kids are all right.
So Northmore.
This is a classic rock station after all.
Will be undefeated like they wanted heading into KMAC play.
Blitz worked that time.
And a fumble's on the play.
From Benner, and then flags. There was a fumble as the beanbag flew in, but it looks like the Mounties
got it back.
Covered it up.
Got a yard out of it. Third down as we go under 30 seconds left. This should be the final play of the night. Northmore will have one more game, Centerburg, before the big one back here in 2 weeks. Danville.
We see Danville 2 weeks in a row.
Yes,
next week and the week after.
We'll be up there next week as they open up KMAC play against Loudonville, I believe. And Northmore will be at Centerburg. Both games will be live and free. And Ken and I will be here for the Week 5 matchup. And it's going to be another keeper by Dennison. He's going to get 3 yards. But that will do it. Northmore improves to 3-0. They knock off Mapleton 47-7. We'll take a break. Be back with the Northmore Athletic Boosters post-game show, as well as the Morrow County Hospital MVP after this.
I'm Jack Swinger, and you're watching Golden Knight football on OH.REPORT.
Let's go. Friday night lights. Get hype. It's Friday night. Friday night lights. Get hype. Here we go now. Friday night lights. Get hype. It's Friday night. Lights. Get hype. Here we go now.
More than Crown, we are the real people behind Crown CDJR of Dublin. Every member of our sales team is dedicated to providing you an excellent customer experience.
Find the right vehicle for you and your lifestyle is a Crown Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram today, the better way to buy.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to bring the pain. Let them know, tell them we are not the same. I'm the one that got the flames. With my team, as you know, we come to slay. Let them know that we didn't come to play. Nah, we came to win. I'm ready for anything.
Time now for our Morrow County Hospital MVP, Mr. Do-It-All tonight for the Golden Knights. Cohen Becker, the running back, 64 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns, 59 yards receiving, a touchdown, and then he started off the second half. He didn't let his first teamers get in for one more drive. No, he didn't need to because he took it back for a touchdown, 79 yards. Great night by you, Cohen, but a great night all around offensively. We'll start right there. The holes the offensive line made for you guys are huge. The play calling was great, except, one maybe underthrown ball. Other than that, it was a perfect night offensively. Just talk about the game plan you guys had to go into this game and how you guys were able to successfully execute it.
Yeah, the game plan stays the same every week. Just focusing on us the whole time throughout the week. The goal was to be more physical than them, obviously, and I think we did that tonight with our offensive line being very physical, blowing them off the ball.
Defensively, last year at Mapleton, they did what they wanted to in the wing T. They slowed the game down. They moved down the field. They kind of threw you guys off guard. You learned from that last year, but what were you guys able to do defensively this year to keep that from happening? Because it seemed like you guys controlled the defensive line as well.
Yeah, I mean, the same thing. We were just super physical tonight, and our defensive line did the same thing. They just held their ground and made the tackles, and our linebackers filled the holes well.
Check off another win, 3-0. Through your non-conference schedule, undefeated, scoring over 40 points per game. Now we get into it. KMAC play. You guys haven't won a conference championship since the mid-'80s. You get Centerburg first. Tough team, young team. What do you guys need to do to get ready for them and then not kind of overlook them at the next game, which will be Danville back here for week 5, which could determine the at least front runner for the KMAC. But what do you guys need to do going into next week first?
Like I said, not really focus on any team that we're playing. Just get better each week. Focus on us.
Perfect. Love it. Lastly, as always, you want to look into the camera, give as many people you want some shout-outs. Do it, my man.
Shout out to my older brothers and shout out to Jerkson.
All right, there you have it. Tonight's MVP brought to you by Morrow County Hospital. It is Cohen Becker. He scored 4 touchdowns. He'll be a fee nominee when we bring that out on Monday. But tonight, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
More than Crown, we are the real people behind Crown CDJR of Dublin. Every member of our sales team is dedicated to providing you an excellent customer experience.
Find the right vehicle for you and your lifestyle is a Crown Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram today, the better way to buy.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Back here in the Northmor Athletic Boosters post-game show as they're celebrating 3 straight wins in a row. Were unable to do that last year. They were 2-1 after non-conference action because at Mapleton, Northmor dropped a 7-point heartbreaker. This year, they, as a great coach, Bill Stewart would say, leave no doubt. They left no doubt tonight, 47-7, Ken, but from the start, Northmor controlled this one.
We've been anticipating this season for a while. Have they played some great teams? No, they haven't. But my goodness, they are hitting on all cylinders. They're well balanced. They've got both the offense and defensive line doing their jobs. We're expecting some great things out of this team this season.
Taking a look at the final stats that I have right this time, folks. Yes, I do. First for Mapleton, they drove on their first drive of the second half. They got 12 first downs, 160 rush yards. They did get into the end zone. No passing yards, 3 penalties, 45, and a turnover. And for the Golden Knights, they didn't need to throw the ball. They did a couple times with the JVs, but a very balanced 119, 113, 232, 8 penalties, 60 yards, the 3 personal fouls on that one drive. That's going to be something shown on film on Monday where you just can't do that.
Otherwise, a very clean game. I mean, very few penalties called. But, you look at those numbers, you think, how are they scoring 47 points on just 113 yards rushing, 119?
The first 3 possessions are within the 50.
Yeah, exactly, And then you got 2 big plays. You got a kickoff return and a screen pass that goes for 60-some yards. So just incredible how explosive this team can be.
And the bubble screen pass that goes for 50 yards, too. So big plays. Big plays, the Golden Knights able to do it, but balance as well. So, looking forward, you and I will be at Danville for Loudonville next week as they prepare for Week 5. Northmore will head to Centerburg. Now, Centerburg, they're a young, an up-and-coming squad. They still have playmakers. We'll see a score right here. It's 14-all against Worthington Christian. So, Centerburg possibly coming in at 2-1 at home. Northmore, the last time they went there, they lost. They've lost 2 of the last 3 games to Centerburg, so they cannot overlook anybody.
No, definitely not. I mean, they're starting to get the heart of their season. Their schedule's going to get tougher. They got 2 huge games coming up, and they need to start the K-Mac with a bang and show dominance right from the get-go.
So, we talked about it, but yeah, Mapleton, they will be at St. Paul next Saturday. A chance for them to bounce back. St. Paul down this year. We'll see what they have to do tomorrow. They play Calvert on the OH Report tomorrow night.
St. Paul's playing a lot of sophomores. They got a lot of injuries. It's a good opportunity for Mapleton to bounce back.
Northmore, well, we just said it. They're heading to Centerburg, the heart of Ohio. We'll have it for you live and free. And before all that, in about, as you see at the bottom, 2 hours, 15 minutes, 38, 37, 36-ish minutes. We'll have the Friday Night Pigskin. All these highlights, scores from around the area as well coming up tonight. But, Mr. Parrott, any final words before we get on out of here?
Can't wait to get to Week 4.
3 weeks in the books in the fastest 10 weeks of the regular season. Golden Knights happy at 3. And I want to thank everybody that helped make things possible tonight. First of all, Ken Parrott, as always, my friend, it's a pleasure having you on commentary with me. Brandon Powell, as always, good job on the camera work and going to get our MVP. Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, our scoreboard sponsor. Morrow County Hospital, our MVP sponsor. Northmor Athletic Boosters, our pregame, halftime, postgame sponsor. Andy Bauer, Edward Jones, financial advisor, our replay sponsor. And Home and Kitchen Supply, our timeout sponsor. Also want to thank Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Sutton Bank, our commercial sponsors. Want to thank Blade Tackett. Also, happy birthday to his wife, Taylor Tackett, assistant basketball coach, co-girls golf coach. Her birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday to her. Also want to thank the OHSAA for allowing us to stream these games to you live and free. Northmore, 3-0. Knock off Mapleton, 47-7. For Brandon Powell, Ken Parrott, I'm Travis Berardi saying so long from North Bloomfield Township.